Hello, this is @TeachSmith, and today I wanted to talk to you about the poem Kamikaze. This video is primarily for my Year 10 students, but it can also be for anyone who needs help with this poem. So my top tip, I just want you to think about it in terms of the curse of tradition. The curse of tradition. And I'll be showing a comparison paragraph of London and Kamikaze. So I just want you to know about one simple concept, and that is Banzai. You might have heard of this phrase before. Noble sacrifice, sacrifice in battle. If there's no other option open to you, you do a charge that is suicidal, basically. You know you're going to die, but you charge anyway. Just had a thought about Kamikaze in charge of the Light Brigade, but I'll plough on with this one. The shattered duel, honourable suicide. So Kamikaze, it means divine wind or spirit wind. Originally this phrase or nickname was used for typhoons that basically destroyed a Mongolian fleet that was invading in 1274. Interestingly, this is a letter from an actual Kamikaze pilot, which says, "To be honest, I cannot say that the wish to die for the Emperor is genuine coming from my heart. However, it is decided for me that I die for the Emperor." So these are mind-forged manacles, not heart-forged manacles, which is an interesting distinction. A little comparison with London there. So you have key images, the samurai sword, which is a symbol of Bushido, of samurai, of honor in battle, performing seppuku or harikari if you lose, that is using your sword to commit suicide. You have the shaven head, which is to do with purifying yourself before battle, purifying yourself before death, and also this kind of regimented feel, this army feel, military feel. You also have powerful incantations, which links to Shinto. So briefly, the poem tells the story of a Japanese suicide bomber who abandons his mission out of an implied desire to return to his loved ones, only to then be shunned by his community for doing so. So the main comparison I'm going to do right now is between shaven head full of powerful incantations and the mind-forged manacles I hear from London. So the authors of Kamikaze in London seem to explore the power of tradition and expectations on an ordinary person. These expectations are almost a form of peer pressure that shapes and restricts an individual's behaviour, even their thoughts. In Kamikaze, the pilot has a shaven head full of powerful incantations. It could be argued that shaving your head would just be part of routine for a soldier. However, it also removes part of the pilot's individuality. Furthermore, the pilot's head is full of incantations. The image of the mind being full suggests that there is no other room for individual thought, and the incantations have an almost magical hold over the pilot. Blake uses a similar image of restricted thought with the mind-forged manacles. The metaphor of the manacles or chains conveys invisible but powerful restrictions on individual thought. The manacles and incantations are both methods of control, born of tradition and social expectation. So my point is, it's about controlling people through culture, through tradition, through peer pressure, through social expectations, through invisible but powerful methods of control. This happens in London and it happens in Kamikaze. Think also about the hapless soldier's sigh in London that runs in blood down palace walls. That's also about sending a soldier to their death, which is also happening in Kamikaze. Very briefly then on structure. There's a 6 lines per stanza which kind of shows a sense of control, but this is in tension. There's a kind of tension and a conflict between the 6 lines per stanza and the free verse and enjambment that occurs throughout the poem. So London is written in iambic tetrameter, which shows control, but Blake wanders. He wanders through the streets in a kind of rebellion of that. So I hope this video has been helpful. If it has been, please like and subscribe. Please look at some other videos about poetry. This has been TeachSmith. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope it has been helpful in this difficult time, and I just will continue to try and put out useful videos. Thank you very much.